Welcome back to 18 News. Time once again for a weekly visit to the Dubois County Humane Society here on Worthing Road in Jasper. Joining us this week is Brenda Neukam. And Brenda, we have Lillian.
Oh.
Lillian, and Lillian is a Chihuahua, rather timid one, I might add at that. But I guess not, because she keeps jumping back when I want to throw my mic to you. So we'll go ahead and give us a shot.
That is a Chihuahua temperament, really, as far as, they're always skittish because of their size mostly. But would be a great one-person dog, and also an older person's dog, really, kind of just a nice companion. She's about 3 years old. I don't think she will ever grow into her ears, but that's just one of her neat characteristics that basically sets her apart from the other ones. Like I said, she's a little timid, but that is the Chihuahua breed. Most of them are a little bit that way because of their size. They're just so on the lookout always for somebody bigger than they are. So they are, she's a wonderful dog, really. We have her preconditioned for kennel trained. We can't say potty trained completely but we do let them out twice a day, and they have the opportunity to go potty outside. And she is very playful, and she does have her restful times. So she's a nice, versatile dog, plus the fact that she's not even 10 pounds. So she is really a great apartment-sized dog, and we've talked about that in the past because most of the apartments around here are limiting dogs to be 35 pounds or less. And that has become an issue with some of our larger dogs. We are trying to find them great homes as opposed to apartment homes, but Lillian is one of our smaller dogs, and like I said, she's been with us about a month already. So if you're interested in a smaller dog and short hair, so I'm not going to say she doesn't shed, but because all dogs shed a little bit, but she is will shed minimally. And like I said, she's up to date on her shots and ready for you to meet Lillian when you come out, as we have quite a variety, but the smaller dogs are always they go quickly, because of that situation. And older folks that are looking for a smaller dog, they can handle a smaller dog for a companion. But I think Lillian would be a great companion for someone who is looking for a dog to just help them with their loneliness, and she needs somebody too. So it would be a nice fit for someone. So just featured her today.
That's right. Now, of course, a lot of programs have been coming up, notably some fundraisers like the golf scramble and whatnot is going to be taking part in June. So let's kind of go over that a little bit.
Absolutely. Just watched the Facebook. They are looking for, of course, whole sponsors and things of that sort. Anything you can do to help with prepping for the food. If you can donate a couple hours of your time, just basically reply back on the Facebook page or on the Dubois County Humane .org page, and the volunteer coordinator will get back with you on what is available and what can be donated and so on and so forth. And of course we can always use money, it's just the universal donation gift, because there are so many things that we do need to take care of. As far as vet bills is probably our biggest expense. Right. With the heated weather, air conditioning coming up, we don't keep it too cool, but we keep it at least comfortable for the dogs. But that's always an increase in the utility bill, so we can always use the extra funding. But the majority of our money goes for vet bills. We have had probably in upwards of, I'm going to say 10 cases in the last 14 days for neglect. And we have responded to those, and they don't go without a price tag, unfortunately. So we are doing what we can to help those folks, either to improve their conditions at their home or to help them if they have too many dogs. So we never try to overstep our bounds. We try to be compliable, and but we have had a really unusually large case of neglect cases to where we've been out on call and puppies. We did get a litter of puppies in Saturday that were abandoned, and we just have to, we don't want to turn anyone away, but it becomes difficult for us at times. We have an outreach for fosters all the time, and basically a foster entails that you care for the animal until we have room for it here. We have 20 kennels here, but we have 45 dogs in our care. So we have actually more dogs in foster than we do here at the facility. But it's just basically caring for a dog because we don't have the space for it here. I have one at my house. Diamond is the little bull terrier, and she plays very well with my Millie, and getting kind of attached to her, so I hope that doesn't fall through. But we can't adopt anymore. We can't foster. But that is a situation to where if your schedule allows it and you have time during the summer or have extra help with the kids, fostering might be cats and dogs. Right. We don't want to forget about the kitties, so we'll talk about that a little bit. $20 is our kitten adoption fee for the program. We have upwards of right around 30 right now that I know of that are available for adoption, multiple colors, multiple sizes, ages, and of course male, female. You can look at the website, of course, and just check out which one would remind you of a cat you had as a child, or let your children help pick it out. Their personalities are a little different than dogs. They kind of do their own thing, and of course, as we've said in the past, they are a great starter pet because they will basically take care of themselves until you get home to take care of them, not like a dog that has to be let out every 5 to 6 hours at the minimum. So just kitties, kitties, kitties. We have them coming out the woodwork again. Most of them are in foster, but they are available on the website, and give them a look-see. And if your family is looking for a great first starter pet, that would be one thing that would be excellent to teach your children responsibility and follow up after them and take care of them and look out for them. And it's just some things you can't buy, you have to teach.
Absolutely. And of course, you mentioned Facebook, and that is one of your biggest, obviously, strongest tools, if not our biggest tools, if not the strongest tool, as far as getting word out and information on what pets are available for adoption.
Absolutely. We have an excellent staff taking care of our Facebook as far as updating it and keeping it fluent and replying to messages and things of that sort. Like I said, it caught us by surprise, really, when our website went on the web. We just went, like a tornado. It just went from 40, 50 adoptions a year. Maximum was 100. We hit 400 last year. We are, again, like I just said, we have 22 kennels. We have 45 dogs in our care. So we are so growing so rapidly that it is hard for us to keep up. And bear with us if there is anything that has come up that you felt like you did not get quite cleared from us, or wasn't cleared like you thought it should be. We are still adjusting and reorganizing and trying to get things more settled down to a routine and things that work better. But the extra publicity from the Facebook just really, really caught us by the storm, and we are just growing in leaps and bounds. It gives a new meaning to the word growing pains.
Yeah, there you go. And of course, these programs that you're watching right here are also, we like to think, are very beneficial because we've seen a rather high success rate, pretty much.
Absolutely. We owe a big gratitude to you guys at Channel 18 for our exposure and for getting the word out there to people. And it's just, we can't not advertise simply because we're overwhelmed. We just have to try to absorb it and go with the flow, and perhaps take on more adoption counselors. We are still looking for people who would be interested in volunteering every other week, or you have to go through the training and the shadowing program to make sure that you are prepared for that. But there is a great need for adoption counselors. So I think that's what sets our shelter apart from everyone else, is you don't just come in and say, I'll take that dog, and you walk out the door with him. We want to make sure that that dog is going to be right for you, and you are going to be right for that dog, so that the dog has a permanent, forever home, and not just oh, well, he worked out until my boyfriend came back, and now I don't have enough time to spend with him. So it's something you need to think about, that not until until your boyfriend comes back, or just because your mother passed away, or was a neat list at an Evansville shelter I saw that said, I'm going to be your dog forever, and you have to think about all those things, and it can't be an impulse buy. You know, it can't be an impulse decision. It has to be something that's thought through, because the dog is not going to just go sit in the corner because you don't have time to spend with him. So it's something you have to think through with your life process and make your life adjust accordingly. We do hear a lot of people come in and say, oh, we're moving and we can't take the dog with us. Well, I would thought that would have been an option when you looked for a place to move, so that you could have your pet go with you. Yeah. Or have a perpetual plan in place to where your mother will take the dog, or we consider them children. So that's the way we address it. So perhaps we are a little too particular, but that to me is not a complaint, it's a compliment. So.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Now, of course, information on this and all the other fine animals available for adoption here at the Dubois County Humane Society, as we mentioned 100 times before, is available on their website at duboiscountyhumane.org. Check them out on their Facebook page like we talked about, and also give them a call during their adoption hours, which is tomorrow from 4:30 till 6:30 p.m., Saturday from 1 till 3 p.m. 482-7387 is their phone number here on Wordsey Road in Jasper. So best of luck to Lily, and best luck to everyone else. Thanks very much for watching. Weather's next.